Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host, David Tear, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. Today I'm up to song number 2903, and that one is Key Largo by Bertie Higgins. I guess he was a one-hit wonder. This came out this was released in 1981. I think it reached its peak position in '82. It went to number 8 on Billboard, and it was released on his album entitled "Just Another Day in Paradise." Um, I think this was his only hit album. And like I said, he only had one hit. The song "Just Another Day in Paradise" missed the top 40. It peaked at number 46. This was in 1982, and I've never heard that song, so I don't know how it goes. But I remember when Key Largo was a hit, and I kind of liked it. I remember it was a hit when I was in Michigan, and they played it on the radio a lot. And, it is one of these kind of soft ballads. But as far as ballads go, it's pretty good. I mean, he talks about, I guess Key Largo refers to the movie Key Largo starring Humphrey Bogart and Lauren Bacall. And he has a lot of references to the movie in his song. He said he sings we have it all just like we had it all just like Bogey and Bacall. He's comparing his relationship with his girlfriend, I guess, to Bogey and Bacall and Key Largo. I never actually saw this movie Key Largo. Maybe I need to see it. I mean, I do really like Humphrey Bogart. I've seen several of his other movies. Of course, his most famous one is Casablanca. I think just about everybody's seen that one. I've seen about maybe 5 or 6 movies with Humphrey Bogart. I've seen a few other ones I like. I mean, Casablanca is by far my favorite. And by the way, Bertie Higgins does also mention some things from Casablanca in the song Key Largo. He uses the classic line, "Here's looking at you, kid," which is probably Bogart's most famous line and one of the most famous lines from cinema. Um, and he also says, I think, "Play it, Sam." And I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm getting a little sidetracked here. Let me just say a little bit about Humphrey Bogart. I know it's not really part of the song, but I think he was a really, really great actor. He died pretty young. I think he died from lung cancer, probably. He smoked a lot. I think he died in 1957. He was married 4 times. His last wife was Ingrid Bergman. I don't know who. I mean, not Lauren Bacall. The actress who he was in Key Largo. I think they were married for 12 years. They stayed married until he died, so that must have been a successful marriage. And even after he died, Lauren Bacall remained a successful actress for many years afterwards. But some other movies I've seen Humphrey Bogart in include Dark Passage. That was a really excellent one. That's also with Lauren Bacall, kind of a mystery movie. What else? I saw The Maltese Falcon. I think that one's a little bit overrated, by the way. It's okay. And what else did I see? I saw him in The King Mutiny. That's a really good one. He plays kind of a crazy, um, sea captain during World War II. I guess he's so crazy that the crew has to organize a mutiny against him. Um, and yeah, that was about it. I mean, like I said, he was a really good actor. I guess I want to say a little bit about the Florida Keys. I mean, here's a picture of Key Largo. I was there. I was there with my ex girlfriend about 20 years ago. We took a trip to Florida and we drove down the Keys and we weren't really all that crazy about Key West. Key West is the first key you get to once you leave the Florida mainland. There's a series of bridges that connect all the keys. As you can see, it's a long string of islands that kind of jet south and west of the tip of Florida. That's the tip of Florida on the top right. And I guess it goes on for about 100 miles or so. They're pretty long. But the Key Largo is the biggest one. I guess that's why it's called Largo. It means large in Spanish. But then there's several other keys. And the last key, that was our favorite. That was Key West. Here's a picture of Duval Street, the main street on Key West. Key West is I think it's a beautiful island, and it's also very historically famous. I mean, it has Ernest Hemingway had a house there, and we visited his house. We got a tour of his house, which was pretty interesting. And like as you can see, it's a very beautiful island. Also have some great. There's a lot of really great food on the Florida Keys. I mean, they're famous for key lime pie that comes from the Florida Keys. If you haven't had that, I recommend it. We had some really good key lime pie. We also had some really good conch chowder, and I think I had a blackened sea bass, which was really excellent. I really like Southern food. And anyway, so that's a little bit of a digression. But anyway, that's my profile of Key Largo by Bertie Higgins. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.